This is hands down the biggest game changer for me. Let's get straight into it. The first app is Notion. This app just acts as the backbone to my life and to the main operations of my videography and filmmaking business. Here, I write all of my content and all my ideas, all my thoughts. It's basically a free app for organizing stuff, generally text-based stuff. Here I write all of my production processes, such as like discovery call questions, pre-production processes, everything I need to go through when I'm making a film. I also keep track of the status of all of my videos, whether that's YouTube videos. I have this timeline here where I can move across the tasks or the ideas as they're being developed in the process. This helps me keep track of, what's going on, and I don't have to keep it all in my brain. I know exactly where everything is and what part of the process it's at. Notion, hands down, is the backbone and the savior to my videography business and also my brain to get ideas out. Number two is Figma. This is hands down the biggest game changer for me. This makes Adobe InDesign completely obsolete for me. I love this software because it's completely free. It's a browser-based software. You can download the app if you want and have it on your desktop. What is it? In brief, it's a design and prototyping software for UX and UI web designers. However, it can be used for all kinds of purposes. Firstly, for me, I use it as a database for all of my screen grabs and screenshots. This just helps me keep my inspiration and keeps all these moods and all these ideas ready, available, so that if I ever need to make a treatment or if I need to show reference videos or photos to a client, it's just there straight away and I know exactly where it is. You can keep tons and tons of shit in there, tons and tons of data in there, and you don't have to pay for it, so it's great. Secondly, I use it as a design software, so I actually design my customer journeys, client journeys, these kinds of things. One thing that I love about Figma is that I can just share my project with a collaborator and they can just get access straight to this document and we can both work on it at the same time. Number 3 is Milanote. If you're in the videography/filmmaking world, I'm sure you've already heard of this app. If you haven't, it's advertised as a tool for organizing creative projects. It's super intuitive, super easy to use, and I use it for my productions, mostly for pre-production and just for organizing moods, making sure everybody knows what props they need to get, what we need to work on before we get to the shoot. Then I also develop my shot list here. When I want to, I can share it to the team, the producer, the director of photography, and we can go through it. My favorite thing about Milanote is that I can also use it on my phone. There's an app on the phone and I can just go through my shot list while I'm on set and just tick off the shots as I go along. So that works super, super good for me and saves me from having to bring a laptop. The Google stuff, Google Drive, Google Calendar, Google Sheets, all of that stuff. Google Sheets for expenses, managing and tracking my finances and bookkeeping kind of things. And then I use Google Drive to store a lot of my actual assets. So things that I need to send to clients, I keep in Google Drive so that I can download them from anywhere. If I'm in the world and I don't have them on my laptop, then I can just pull it from there and send it to a client and share it. And of course, I use the hell out of Google Calendar to organize my life. I did pay for extra storage because I do keep video files on Google Drive. But there's tons of other places like OneDrive and all these other things that you can use. Anyways, finally, I use WeTransfer. It's technically not an app. I guess it's a browser-based service. I use it for transferring files quickly to clients and also to people on the team. If there's an editor, we can send different video versions to and from each other. For the free version, it's up to 2 gigabytes per email that you can send, which is more than enough for me that I generally use as we're not sending raw files. I also use it for the final delivery of projects to clients. So if I want to send the final videos to them, I will just WeTransfer them the video via a link. And yeah, it's the safest and most secure way that I've used so far. That is everything. Those are the 5 free apps that I use the most in 2022 right now. If this helps anybody by showing you what you can do with these free apps, then I'm very grateful for that. Until the next video, take it easy and catch you soon.